Let's just do a Tesla update before the market opens. Um, so which way am I leaning? I know I've done a bunch of videos on this, but which way am I leaning overall? If I'm just looking at the Tesla chart and not taking into account like QQQ and SPY, I think overall I am leaning towards the 350 scenario. Just because, and I guess I haven't really talked about this scenario. With all these corrective moves, there's obviously a lot of scenarios. There's also this scenario too. A, B, C like that. That is still a possibility as well. That would just make this a normal ABC move. This would be the C wave up. That's another scenario that's very possible. Actually, I would say it's possible, but this is a very long, drawn-out fourth wave. 3 years, 4 years, something like that. How long did the second wave take is the question back here. The second wave took about 2 years. So it's possible that this is a scenario as well. Let's zoom in here though on the smaller time frames and just look at this logically using parallel lines. So we had 1, 2, and I showed in one of the previous videos back here I was like, oh, this is definitely going to be a corrective move. I was looking for it to break the outside of this parallel line. And what happens? It just goes on a crazy run from here, straight up. Ends up breaking it right here, and now we're kind of chopping back and forth. So more than likely, this is a third wave right here. 1, 2, 3. We're chopping for a fourth wave. For a normal fourth wave pullback, I would still be looking for 231. I'm not sure if it's going to go that far. Zoom in here. So I have the third wave ending right here. Broke the parallel line. Now we're getting chop here. This is kind of my my AB here, and we're looking for the C wave down. C wave could go all the way down here to 232. So we have an A down. Assuming the B is done, considering we dropped $3 here pre-market, I'd be looking from anywhere from 244.50 all the way down to 233, probably 231. So we'll see what happens here. They might shake everybody out here one more time. There is a 1 hour demand zone from 244 to 247, potentially where this is going to end up dropping to. We'll see at the open. And if it hits down here or anywhere in this zone right here, then I'd be looking to buy for the next move higher. Where can it go after that? Let's say it goes all the way to 231. Even then, I'd be looking for like 265. If it only goes to like 240, I'd be looking for 275. So I think I went over this in a previous video, but here you go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. And I didn't mention yet that we did not break the bigger parallel line here. So we have that parallel line, and then we have the 1, 2, 3 that we just broke, and now we're chopping around. The bigger parallel line from the very bottom of April low to up here has not been broken yet. That is sitting at, I don't know why there's two of them here. Let's redraw this. That is sitting at, you can see here, it did not break the outside of that yet. So it's broken the outside of this, but not this yet. So if we pull back here and then move higher, I'm looking for this basically. 1, 2, and then break it right there. That would confirm it as a third wave. So then we'd be looking at it like 1, 2, 3, pull back 4, and then fifth wave like this. And then who knows how high that fifth wave would go. So basically, looking for this fourth wave to end, probably going to buy the dip. unless I see something that makes me think an option flow that's not going to happen. Potentially sell up in here and then look for a fourth wave that could take, based on the timing of this, I would imagine that this fourth wave might be into the Robo-Taxi event, and then maybe it goes up after that. But the only thing that could make me think that this is going to end up being bearish is, let's say we get a, or no, I'm just going to say QQQ and SPY look like they're going to top out. But remember, that fifth wave on them could just be crazy big melt up. So anyway, this is the #1 move that I'm looking for. And let's just see, this started in January 23, April 24. I'd be looking for this to end about 7 months later. That takes us to November. So maybe the market will continue melting up all the way to the election. We'll see. Or maybe it'll just be Tesla. Maybe this pullback will happen into August, September, and then it runs into the election. Anyway, timing doesn't really matter. I'm just following the waves. I just showed you what I'm looking for. So potentially pull back to 244, 231 is possible. And then after that, we are probably going higher to a minimum of 265. And remember, 265 is the end of the monthly supply zone. 275 would be out of it. And whatever we get, we can figure out the next wave. That's just the way this goes. We'll see what happens. I'll do an update here later today, probably, if I haven't fallen asleep yet. Good luck trading today. Yeah, that's it.